Hi, welcome down to Devonkoi Pond on a midwinter update. Well, what can we say about the winter so far? Bloody hell, it's been mild. We had one cold snap down here, but it's been way mild. Temperatures are on their way back down again this week apparently, but the pond's been over 10 degrees, even reached 12 degrees a couple of days there. Just before Christmas, December, it was way too mild. The amount of rain we've had has been unbelievable. So, been checking the water. I need to add some bicarb quite often, because mine's low down here. Anyway, but with the rainwater as well, I've had to add a fair bit of bicarb to keep the balance. Barring that, the fish have been eating a bit, and it's all been honky donkey. As you can see today, we've actually got sunshine, which is bloody rare. December, solar wise, has been absolutely atrocious. I mean, I think this is my third, maybe fourth winter with the solar and playing with the solar stuff, and this December has been the worst year. It's been so dark, overcast days, rain, absolutely terrible. So the solar has actually been struggling to keep up with the pond, but I did do a couple of things on that which I'll show you later to help me bide over those darker days, because I only really had like 2 dark days of run time at 70 watts, what the pond's using. I'm only running the bottom drain and 1 air pump, total of 70 watts, so I needed to earn enough solar in a day to carry me through the day and through the night, and make a bit extra each time to slowly keep the top up on it in the batteries. But we've been struggling, really struggling. Just never known a dark month like it for December. Dark, rain, horrible. But fish are all happy. We'll have a quick look a minute. I've just cleaned the vortex and the upflow. Did it just before Christmas, and I've been doing it about once every 2 to 3 weeks sort of thing. But water parameters are all fantastic. I'm testing like once a fortnight, once every 3 weeks. This time of year where you're putting in very little food, bacteria is low, but you do need to still keep an eye on it. Don't just walk away from them in the winter. But that's how I run mine through the winter. I do cut back on the water test from the weekly down to sort of 2 to 3 weeks. And if you're putting in little food and still doing the water changes, then everything should be fine. But keep an eye on it. Let's have a quick look. So I suspect the fish are all mostly in hiding. They don't like it now when I lift the cover off, which I haven't done much. We haven't had many sunny days like this. Oh, Jesus, makes such a change. But it's colder today for it. Right, we've actually got a water temps on the air one, remember, so got a water temp of about 9 degrees. It's dipped down in the last couple of days because it has got colder, but like I said, it's been 10, 11, 12 degrees even. As I was commenting today from DT Koi, I don't think I've ever seen it this high. I haven't cleaned the easy pods for about a month. They'll get a clean in a minute. I've just been running on this down here. So, just the vortex, it's just got a pipe off the top there. I keep that bit over the top there because I still get leaves in the pond, and get those into the drain pipe at the bottom, and they're a right bugger to get out. So I keep that just over the top, and I've got 2 or 3 bits here that I swap over. One bit nearly lasts a week, but it does slowly clog up with everything. So I just knock that off the top, put a fresh bit on from time to time through the week. Then do the upflow as well on the clean, give that a boil, drain it all down, and then pump it all out. This time of year I just push it all down across the lawn. Lawn's an absolute quagmire anyway. So much rain, so much water. Oh. Now, in the veg here, as you can see, everything's pretty inactive. That one at the end there hasn't grown much since I chopped it down just before I covered it over. I've got the moss over the top. Those 2 filters. Moss growing out into the pond. Look. I want to grow more of this stuff really. And it's also well catching on in the top of here. But unless it blocks the outlet pipes there, I'm quite happy with that. Each time I lift the top mesh filter out, I just pop it back in. Baby's tears, still lovely and green and growing. I've got water coming through there constantly, and this is for the first time I've uncovered it since I covered it over, really, to have a good look. But yeah, that moss just seems to keep on growing even this time of year. I'm not going to moan about that. Absolutely brilliant. As I said, these pods, just been leaving them. They haven't been done for a month, and they'll probably go another 2-3 weeks. I'm taking out most of my large crap in the water, cleaning the water with the vortex in the upflow down there, so I don't need to bother with that. These, each time I've cleaned them through the winters, they barely chuck anything out. They're just polishing the water, really. The fish are still in here, as you can see. Of course the chagger wants some food, but I'm not feeding below 9 degrees, 10 degrees. These, a lot of people say, okay, fine, feed all year, feed whatever the temp if they want it. I can't do that. Won't feed below 10. And they'll be quite happy. They're not going to starve to death. Right, let's pop in a minute and have a look at the solar. Water's absolutely beautiful and spanking. Pop in and see what I did to the solar to get me through these dark months. Right, back with you in a second. Okay, so here we are in there on a sunny day, and coming into the batteries I've got 6.1 amps. The batteries are actually, or the solar's actually powering the pond, so that takes about 7 amps. So the batteries are charging up at about 6.1. Even on this sunny day, it's still only 10:30. It'll get up higher, and it will get up to about 12 or 13 when the sun's at its peak. But as we all know, it's very low this time of year. I've also got this new meter that actually works, because this damn thing don't. This one here actually in the batteries at the moment, or used from the batteries, right, from fully charged. If you look at the top one there where it says AH, right, that's amp hours. I've actually pulled 241 amp hours from the batteries. Right, now these batteries took a right kicking through December as it was so dark, but fortunately EcoWorthy had an offer on, so I bought 2 more, so I've now got 4 batteries here, 400 amp hours of batteries, and this has managed to keep it ticking over without me going onto the grid until, and I'll say until, the gas board who I'm with from ePower, they've been doing these Super Saver Sundays, which between 11 and 4 o'clock they'll actually give you 5 hours of electric at half price. So the Sunday before Christmas, not Christmas Eve, Sunday before Christmas, I actually took advantage of that and pumped 250 amp hours into the batteries from the mains, charged them up, put 250 amp hours in because they were very low, hoping for some brighter weather. But so that was 3 weeks ago tomorrow. They're down again. I could do with them being up, really. I'd like to see 150 amp hours out the batteries and the rest in reserve for darker days. But all the time they're doing these Super Saver Sundays, I get the option, if I need to top the batteries up at half price, 15p per kilowatt hour instead of 27 point whatever. So I'll top that up. Last time I did it, I put I think it was about 70 pence worth of electric into the batteries, and that blew that up to a good figure again. Obviously now with 4 batteries I can hold 400 amp hours, which is 4,800 watt hours. They're actually over that. I've done a full charge and full discharge on them, and they will charge up, and you do get 5,000 watt hours out of them, so you get more than what they're rated at. Everything ticking over here fine. The battery at the moment is actually at 13 volt, and it's showing about half full on the battery scale in the middle, and that's about right. This one is pretty accurate. Don't buy one of these. Right, so the solar has really been lucky being able to top up from the gas board, because otherwise I think I would have struggled. I would have done it, but I'd have been reluctant to leave it running overnight or when I wasn't at home, just in case it crapped out, went onto the mains, because I didn't want to use any mains power. But those Super Saver days, I thought, fair enough, it's half price nearly, so I clicked over onto that and have used some charge from that, and I think I will this Sunday as well, which is tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow I'll pop on 5 hours worth of charge at sort of 50 amp hours per hour, and that, so I should be able to put 250 amps in, or a little bit more, just to help me through the rest of this dark January month. Then we should be fine. If I can, yeah, that'll be fine. That'll get me through it, but I can always do another one if I want to. I think they're doing these Super Saver Sundays up until end of February. Right, let's pop back outside again a minute. Oh, look at that sunshine. It looks quite warm and toasty, doesn't it? But it blooming isn't. But it's nice to see it. Okay, there you go. So the solar, it's been handy to have those gas board Super Saver Sundays. It has. I think I'd have managed without it. I've got nearly 1500 watts of solar panels on that setup there, charging it. It would be better with more, but unfortunately that hybrid inverter won't handle the ampage off any more panels in summertime. Wintertime it probably would, because you're getting lower production. But if I put that many panels on it and then couldn't take them out of the system as it crept up towards summer and we got more and more amps, I'd blow the damn thing and melt it to the wall or have a fire. Don't want that. I've been looking into a full solar setup for the house now. I've decided we're probably not going to move, so I'm going to put solar on the house. I think it's a good option, but I'll go into more on that when I've sorted out more about it. But we're looking at that. So your winter ponding, there you go, that's the update. We're all still alive down here, looking forward to summer, and it will come, believe you me. Now we've got past that shortest day, we're on the way up, it'll come back, and hopefully this summer will be glorious. But I think we're going to have a blooming cold snap before the end of January, or just into February, one or the other. Just want some more daylight. Don't like the overcast dark days. It's just been days from last month where you had the blooming house lights on nearly all day. Terrible. Right, there you go for this one. I'll wrap it up, and I'll pop out another update in a couple of months as we move in towards the spring. But everything's running fine down here. I'm still alive. It's been nice seeing other people's videos, midwinter videos. I wish you all a happy new year into 2024, and hopefully it'll be a good ponding one. So catch you all soon. Bye for now.